All right, this is a first grade lesson over counting money change to $1. So as you can see here, I have four different types of coins. I have quarters, which are worth 25 cents each. A dime, which is worth 10 cents each. Nickels are worth 5 cents each, and pennies are only worth 1 cent. So what I did here is I have, except for the penny because I can't fit 100 of them on here, but 4 quarters equals $1, 10 dimes equals $1, 20 nickels equals $1, and it would take 100 pennies to equal $1. You can see here that $1 looks a lot like the number 100. The only difference is there's a dot right here, which we call a decimal point. So $1, I'm sure you've seen it, looks like this, okay? And it's equal, this $1 bill is equal to these 4 quarters, these 10 dimes, or these 20 nickels, or 100 pennies. Okay, and just imagine, that's a lot of those. So what that tells you is that the quarter is worth the most because there's fewer of them. Next we have the dime. Then even though the nickels are actually bigger than the dime, these are actually worth less than the dime. So it's kind of strange, but bigger one, the biggest one is worth the most. Then it goes to the smaller dime, then the nickel, and then the smallest amount, the one that's worth the least amount, is the 1 penny. So once again, 4 quarters, $1, 10 dimes, $1, 20 nickels, $1, and 100 pennies would be $1. Now we can also mix all of these things up. So if I just throw some random coins on here, and I want to add these up. Now, by the way, before I do this, let me zoom in so you can actually see the difference in these 4 coins. So let me get a close-up of these 4 coins. And throughout the years, some of these do change a little differently. Okay, some of the faces might be different, some of the backs might be different on these coins. Coins are interesting. They have the date that they were made from the government, and they have a lot of information on there too, like this one right here. If you look, it says on the back 1 cent, okay? 1 cent meaning 1 penny. This one right here says in little bitty words, it's hard to tell, but it says 5 cents. And this just says 1 dime, dime for 10. And the quarter says $quarter, meaning quarter, it takes 4 of them to make a $1. Okay? So if we wanted to add some of these amounts up, all right, the best way to do that normally is to separate your coins so that you have equal piles, or not equal piles, but I mean like they all match. That way they're not all mixed up. So you can tell here I have 2 quarters. Well, we know the quarter is worth 25 cents. So this would be 25 cents plus 25 cents. I have a dime, so that's 10 cents. 2 quarters, or not, sorry, I'm sorry, 2 nickels here. So these are 5 cents each. Okay, 5 cents plus 5 cents would be another 10 cents. It's easier sometimes if you can combine these before you start to actually add them up. Now my pennies, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's a single digit, we write it with a 0, 5 cents. And when we add, 5 plus 5 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Carry my 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here I have 65 cents. By the way, another thing I wanted to tell you. This symbol is the cents symbol, meaning for centai. And you'll learn what centai means later on, but centai stands for 100, okay, for centi. but they use the symbol as the C with the little slash through it. Another way you might see money written is with a decimal point. So 65 cents is the same thing as 0.65 with a dollar sign. Both of these are the same thing. They mean exactly the same thing. So 65 cents, or I have $0, meaning I don't have any dollars yet, with 65 cents. All right, let's do a couple more of these. And I'm just going to throw some random ones on here. So we'll try some of those, a couple of these, a few of these. Whoop, that one just rolled away. A couple of those, a few more of those. All right, so that looks pretty good right there. Okay, so if I'm adding these, probably best to get them situated, to get them separated from each other. So quarters, nickels, dimes, and my pennies. When you're adding, it depends on how good you are at adding. Some of you are going to be a little bit better than others. You can also make small totals of each one of these and then add those totals together. So if I know quarters are worth 25 cents, this is 25 plus 25 plus 25. Okay, and if I add that up, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. So right here we have 75 cents just in quarters. For my nickels, I have 5 and 5 and 5. So 5, 10, 15. So this is 15 cents. My pennies, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 7 cents in pennies. And my dimes are probably the easiest one because they're worth 10. So this is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is 40 cents. So when I get my small totals for my coins, I can now bring these over here and add these totals up. So I had 75 cents for my quarters. I had 15 cents of my nickels. 7 cents. Okay, when we have a single digit number, meaning there's not two numbers here, we're going to do it as 07 because we don't want to put 7 here because that would mean 70. So we're going to do this as 07. And then down here I have 40 cents, so I have 40 cents. Now, I could put my cents symbols here, but I realize this is going to be more than $1, so I'm going to do it like this instead. I'm going to do this as money amounts. So I have 75 cents, 15 cents, 7 cents, and 40 cents. Now, if you can handle 4 numbers, great. Okay, that's great. If you can't handle 4 numbers, you can do 2 numbers at a time and then get your small totals and always add your other totals back together. It doesn't matter as long as you get all your numbers together, you're going to be okay. So always add, try to make 10 when you can. So right here, I know that that's 10. And then I'm going to have 10 plus 7 more, which is 17. So carry my 1. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make 10 anywhere. I can't make 10, but what I can do is 7 and 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. 12, 13. So 13. Carry my 1 for 13. 13. All of these are 0, but I had 1 that I carried over here. So this is 1. Now, when you have a decimal here, you notice that I have them all aligned. And align means keep them on top of each other like that. And you're just going to follow that decimal point down. And what the decimal point is, it separates. It's a separator. It separates your whole dollars. So this side over here is your whole dollar bills over here. And then my change, my 37 cents, would be on this right side of my decimal. So altogether, all of this money here is $1.37. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm always here to help. Appreciate it.